Hello everybody, welcome back to Key Creations. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and if you are new, thank you for joining us, and I hope you will return. So today you guys, we are going to continue on with our fall crafting, and we're going to make a fall wreath. And so the supplies you're going to need are, you're going to need a 14-inch wreath frame. Of course, this is from Dollar Tree. Now, I will say, I believe everything we're using is from Dollar Tree, aside from maybe the paint and other stuff, but we'll get to that. So you're going to need some type of sign, and this one is from, well, like I said, everything is basically from Dollar Tree, but it says pumpkin spice and everything nice. I like all the colors in here, and I think it's a really nice sign. So you'll need some type of sign. You're also going to need some mesh. So I have here 4 different colors. I have the orange, the green, yellow, and brown. And these are 6 inches by 5 yards. And I will let you guys know how many of each color you will need. You're also going to need some type of ribbon. So I just have like I think I have like 5 or 6 different ribbons that we're going to cut up and use. And so we have these. So like I said, all of this is from Dollar Tree, so we're going to use that. You'll also need some type of florals, and so I have some leaves here that we will probably use, but I also have these sunflowers that we're going to use. I also have these pumpkin picks, so we might use those. And so also, guys, I found these coffee latte mugs, these wood cutouts at Dollar Tree, and I already opened the pack, but they look like that, and they come in a pack like this, and it has 8 in the pack. And they also come with these little pieces of like twine string here, because they call them color your own ornament. So, you know, you can put the twine through the little hole here, you know, and just hang it. But we're going to be painting this. So what I used a paint pen. But you know, you can use just a regular Sharpie. But I have a paint pen, and that's black. You're going to need some white paint, some orange paint, and we have the brown paint here. You're going to need that, and you can get these paints from Dollar Tree. But I'm just using what I already had on hand. So I have this roll of twine here that I'm going to use instead of those little pieces, because I'm going to string them, the little coffee mugs on there. So you'll need a little paintbrush. You're going to need your scissors. You are going to need some pipe cleaners. You are going to need your wire cutters and your rotary cutter. And you'll also need some hot glue, your hot glue gun, and glue sticks. I know it looked like a lot of stuff, guys, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Let me get everything set up, and when I come back, we'll get started. You guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, that majority of the time, or almost all of the time, I start off with a blank wreath frame. You know, I try to always show how to make it from beginning to end, and I'm gonna do that, but I have already started and I've gotten one section completed. But this is a 14-inch wreath frame, and this is also a 14-inch wreath frame. So this wreath frame has 6 sections. Okay, so from this bar that crosses over to this bar is 1 section. Okay, and so there are a total of 6 sections on here. So when we put our mesh on, when our pipe cleaners are going to go around these 2 middle bars all the way around the wreath frame. We're just using the 2 middle bars, okay? And so we're going to start by cutting our mesh. And so what we're going to do, so we're going to take our mesh here, and we're cutting all our mesh at 10 inches. So you'll take your mesh and roll it out, okay? And I always say, if you don't have a rotary cutter and a mat, you can use scissors and a ruler. So we're cutting here at 10 inches. So we'll cut at 10 inches, and then we'll make another cut at 10 inches. So that's how we're going to cut all our mesh at 10 inches. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our pipe cleaners in half. Now, you can leave your pipe cleaners whole if you want to, if it's easier for you, but I'm going to cut mine in half. And we are adding ribbon in the pipe cleaners also. So let me go ahead and show you guys how I cut the ribbon. So what I did was just kind of measured it out and measure out 9 inches, and I'm just going to take my scissors and cut at 9 inches. Okay, you can cut them longer if you want to, and this is 2.5 inch wide ribbon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I take it and fold it over like so, and then take my scissors and kind of cut down at an angle to get that little V detail. And we'll do this side the same way. Okay, and then we'll just cut like that, and you'll have that. So that's how we're going to do all of our ribbon. Okay, so now we are going to bring our wreath frame back that I've already started on. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take 4 pieces of mesh, and you know, you can mix them up any way you want to, but I'm just going to take one from each color each time and just mix up the order that I kind of put them in. So we're going to do the little curl method, or we're going to do little rolls. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your mesh and with the cut side up, and all you're going to do is roll it. So you start here and just roll it. You can roll it tight, you can roll it loose, however you want to do it. Just roll it up. And so you'll have that. And so I'm going to take it and hold it in my hand. And so I'm going to take another color, this orange, and I'm going to do the same thing. Now, a lot of people, they use a chip clip or some kind of clip to hold the pieces together while they roll them. But I don't have anything, so I'm just going to try to hold them in my hand. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of crisscross these two. And so we'll take another piece and we'll roll it up the same way. Just like so. And then I'm going to take it and just kind of pinch it in the middle there. And then we'll take our green and do the same thing. And just roll it up. Let me roll that again. So roll it up. And then I'm just going to place this right here like so. So since on this one I put ribbon already right here, I'm not going to put any ribbon with this bundle here. I'm just going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to go around all my mesh. Okay, and then I'm going to take it and pull it up like so, and then give it a good twist. And so you'll have that. And so you can see it's fraying a little bit. So just trim it with your scissors, you know. And I'll come back and do more trimming to it. But we'll come here on our wreath frame. And so what I'm going to do is right here next to this bundle, right here on the 2 bars, I'm going to place this bundle right there. So you'll put it around those 2 bars. And here I'll turn it over on the back so you guys can see. All I'm going to do is tighten it up back there. Like this. Okay? And then I will roll my pipe cleaner down, or you can trim them off with the scissors and do that. So it'll look like that. And what I also do is kind of push them together a little bit. Okay? And so let me do one more. So we'll get our green, our yellow, our brown, and orange. And so this time I'll start with brown, and we'll roll it up. We'll roll it up. We'll put it over here, and then we'll do a green, cross it over, then we'll do a yellow, put it long ways there, and we'll do this orange here. I'm just gonna roll it up. And I'll put it here. Now this time we're gonna take a piece of our ribbon, and I'm just gonna take this one piece here, and all I'm gonna do is just lay it on top. Okay, I'm gonna lay it on top and kind of put my finger over it. And you know, we're gonna take our pipe cleaner, and we're gonna put the pipe cleaner around all of our mesh in the ribbon, and we're gonna pull up on it like so, and then tighten it up. Okay, and we can trim off some of this fraying right now, but you can come here with your ribbon and just kind of straighten it out a little bit, and you'll have that little bundle. And we'll come here on right on the side of this bundle and go here on the 2 bars, and we'll put our mesh down. Okay, I'll turn it over on the back. We'll come here and tighten it up around those 2 bars. Like so. And then we'll take our pipe cleaner and just kind of roll it down. Okay, so then we'll come over here and we'll take it and just kind of scrunch it down a little bit. Okay, and so that's all we're gonna do around the whole wreath frame. Now I did manage to get 6 of these little bundles in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in one section, in that first section. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I got all the mesh on the wreath, and remember we put 6 of those bundles in each section, and there are 6 sections. So this is what it looks like. You know, it's really full. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place the sign on. Now I already went through to save some time, and I hot glued my pipe cleaners on the back of the sign. And all you want to do is take your hot glue gun, and you'll just put the glue on top of and around the pipe cleaners, and you want to let it dry. really well before you attach it to the wreath. So I'm gonna put it in the middle here, but I'm gonna place it like right here. Okay, so what you're gonna have to do is just take your pipe cleaners and go through all of this mesh, so you can attach your sign onto the wreath frame. So let me do that. Just dig all the way down there. Now let me turn it over on the back. It's a little bit easier to see. So here go these pipe cleaners here. So I'll just take it here. Just kind of lightly place it. So we have these here. Now I want to make sure that it's tightened on the sign. I mean, excuse me. We want to make sure that the sign is straight on the front. So we're gonna kind of lightly tie the pipe cleaners so we can make sure that it's not, that everything is in the center. So if I turn it over, so it's where I want it to be. Turn it back over and just go ahead and just tighten it up pretty good. And then you can come back here and actually like cut off your, trim off your pipe cleaners, or you can bend them under. So now we're gonna come around the front here. And so, oh, you wanna make sure too that you push all your mesh, like, so you want everybody to see, you want your pretty mesh to show. So just kind of move it back out so, you know, your sign won't be covering it up so much. So we're gonna put some of these flowers and leaves on there. So remember earlier when I showed you the yellow sunflowers? Well, I didn't really like the way it looked. So I have these orange looking sunflowers. So I'm gonna use these instead. And as you can see, I've already placed one of them on. And all I did was just kind of pull it off the stem like that. And I'm gonna take, pull off the leaf like that. Let's see. Get two of them. And so all I am going to do is I'm gonna trim this just a tad with my wire cutters. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the leaves together like this and put the flower on top. And then I'll turn it on the back here and just take my hot glue. And just be careful doing this. And just put some hot glue back there so it'll put it all together. And then we'll come here on this side and stick it down. Stick it down on the wreath. And you want to hold it in place for a few seconds. Okay. I might have to put some more glue like down in here. It down. Okay, so we'll have that. And let's see, we have some pumpkins too. Hold on one second, I need to get some more glue sticks. Okay, so we have these little pumpkin picks here, and so I cut them down a little bit. So we just put a little hot glue on them, and then we're just gonna stick them down in the wreath, just wherever you want them. Okay, just cut a few more down. On this side, stick one down in there. Oh, I totally messed that one up. Hold on, let me get another one. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Stick it down in there. And I guess I'm gonna put a few more in there, down in there. Oh, now here is the fun part. We have our little coffee cup here. And so the first thing I did was I took my black paint pen and I just kind of made like the little, I guess the whipped cream topping or whatever. So all I'm gonna do is just kind of draw a little lines like this. Okay, and so also what I ended up doing was kind of going around the edges and just taking a paint pen and just kind of outlining like so, you know, like that. I'm going to take it all the way around the coffee cup. And after I kind of painted it, I went back and went over these lines a little bit more. But that's all you're gonna do. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to come here with this, it's called Pure Pumpkin, and it's a Craft Smart paint. And like I said, you can get your paint from Dollar Tree too. So we'll put some of it over here. And you know, you can make your coffee cup any color you want to. You can design it any kind of way you want, but I'm just gonna paint it. Okay, so we got that done, and so for the top part here, I'm just gonna use the white paint, and this is Craft Smart paint too. I'm gonna paint that top there. And I love these things because it's so, you know, you can do so much with these. All the little wood cutout things they have at Dollar Tree. I mean, I can't wait to see what everyone else does with these little wood things. I love seeing what other people come up with. So you want to let it dry. It doesn't take long to dry, but we're gonna let it dry for a few minutes, and then we'll finish the rest of it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna come here on the coffee cup, and all I'm gonna do with the paint pen here is I'm gonna write Happy Fall. So I'm just gonna freehand it. I know some people have like Cricuts, or so they can cut out some vinyl, or I have one but I don't know how to use it. I need to watch some tutorials so I can learn how to use my Cricut. But so I just wrote Happy Fall. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to make our little dots on the top here. And so all I'm gonna do is just take the end of my paintbrush and just dip it in there and just put some dots. Just make dots, different sizes, however you want to do it. You can add as many colors as you want, as many of them as you want. They look like little sprinkles. So that's basically all we're gonna do, and I'm gonna put some brown in there too. So all we're gonna do. Okay. Couple more. Okay, so that's it. So this turned out cute, huh? Okay, so now we're gonna string it up. We're gonna string them all together. Like I said, 8 of them come in a pack, but I only painted like 5 of them, so we're gonna use those. So I glued some more of those pumpkins on there. So I might put a couple of more on there, but I also put those coffee cups on here too. And so all I did for that was I only used 4 of them. I did 5, but I only ended up using 4 of them. So I took the little twine here and just put it through the coffee cup, and that's how I put them on there. And so on the back here, I hope you guys can see, on the back here I have the I have it tied around here, but it's not tied off real tight. But I'm gonna go back through and just tie it off, and maybe put a little bit of hot glue back here, and cut the little strings off. And as you can see, I need to do quite a bit of trimming. I did the front, so I'm gonna go through and just trim this up here. And what I'll do is I will hang it up so you guys can get a better look at it. But I just think it turned out really cute, but let's hang it up so you can see it. So here's the wreath hanging up outside on my door. I think it turned out really cute, guys. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will include a material list, and that will be in the description box. But thank you so much for watching, and if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and have a beautiful day.